Not a bad day weather-wise. A few little showers around here and there. The red light's on. They're set to go, the first on Classic Day. And Axapar won the start from the inside. Lifetime Dream, Super Smash also into stride very well. Da Vinci Bell, Flying Temptation began quickly. And right behind those, then pushing up Non-Reflective down on the inside of Digger's Shout when they go into the first corner. Crypto Conqueror trap wide. Head and Shoulders pushing right up through on the inside. In behind those, the Persian God. Wide on the course, Capelgaster. Godspeed well back. The speed coming right off. Then Rockabye Hush and drag right back to last there from her wide gate. They're All Sisters brings up the tail end of the field. Down by the 500 they come. Super Smash, a slender leader as they approach the home turn. Running second to Hinchy Bell, Flying Temptation deeper. Going up now, Crypto Conqueror, and also making a run at them 5 deep. Godspeed right behind those. Axapar down near the rail. Lifetime Dream ridden along. They're All Sisters further back, makes up good ground as Godspeed at the 200 reaches the lead. Godspeed by 2. They're All Sisters getting right out of the ground. It's charging home. Wants to run around. Godspeed does the same. On the outside, They're All Sisters claims it though. That's a mighty first up win. What a wonderful return by the Magic Millions runner-up. They're All Sisters cut Godspeed down. Behind them, the Persian God got home very well with Non-Reflective, and then came behind those Diggers Shout and also Rockabye Hush. Crypto Conqueror, Head and Shoulders, followed further back behind them, Lifetime Dream, Da Vinci Bell, Axapar, then Super Smash, Capelgaster, and back with those, one of the last of them in, Flying Temptation. That is a fabulous performance by the Splintex filly. They're All Sisters. No need to go to the barrier trials. Straight here. No need to worry about barrier 14, straight back. And despite all of that, was still too good here for the newcomer Godspeed, who looked as though he might have been looking for one to chase. He got to the front very early and then started to twitch the ears, have a look around. He had a nice one with a proven record on the board coming at him at the rate of knots, albeit ducking and diving as well. But it was Paul Harvey that was able to extract the best out of this filly. They're All Sisters, and win the opening event for the day and prove too good for Godspeed, who has produced a terrific run up there wide on the corner attacking. Exposed late, got left in front probably way too soon, and third number 11 in the Persian God, a nice debut as well. Then Non-Reflective fourth home. 1, 7, 11 and 10. 1, 7, 11 and 10. A short neck, 2.5 lengths the margins. The time on this soft 7 ground is certainly reflective of that. 1:13.46 and 35.84. But it's been a huge victory. They backed off, got a good breather. She was giving them a big head start, but has produced a fabulous performance. First up, They're All Sisters by Splintex out of River Hussey. Bred by Margie Odjapald, raced by Ryan Fuller and Grant Burns Premium Bloodstock, Brad Willison, Bridge Patrol Lodge and Margie Odjapald. And a good result here for these connections in the Key Clean Handicap. The runner-up, Godspeed by Playing God from Cascada. For Ganjemi Thoroughbreds, Jim McNally, Bill Beeman, Jay Vizza, Mercon Racing, Gary Dickey. Prepared by Chris Michael Ganjemi, written by Clint Johnston Porter. And the Persian God third by Tagaloa from Persian Princess for Peter Laurie Ganjemi, Terry Contabadiro, Paz Laura Princey, Rob Jan Bransby and W and Dr. G. Garris, and written by Pat Carberry for Mitchell Pateman. Now race 2, the West Speed Platinum Handicap for Tab Touch, 4 Best Mood, 6 Queen of Hawks, the Scratchings. They'll jump at 1:31. Here's the winner coming back there, and gee, you couldn't help but be more impressed than what this filly has produced first up this afternoon down there, Lock.
Thanks, Darren. A wonderful return from this 2-year-old filly by Splintex. As winning trainer David Harrison joins me now. Harrow, congratulations on the victory. Coming into this afternoon, first up without the trial, was that always the plan coming into this campaign?
Yeah, it was, yeah. She knows what to do, so she doesn't need a trial, no.
How have you viewed the way she's returned this time in? Because she was a well-credentialed 2-year-old earlier this season.
She definitely improved and got a lot stronger, as you can see. Like she's a big Splintex now. But no, she's been working a treat, just unfortunately, with the outside barrier, it's hard to get overconfident, but I thought she'd win if she gets a good run. Yeah.
Earlier on in her career, she wasn't exactly an automatic 2-year-old and she needed some riding, but even this afternoon, she just travelled into the race a little bit easier than she was last campaign.
Yeah, I think the shades on probably helped that as well, because she's pretty laid back, filly, you know, like, so you really got to get into her. And then we've got the right man on the job to do it, yeah.
Ultimately, do you feel like she's going to be a filly that can play the carnival races later this year as a 3-year-old?
I think so, for sure, yeah, I think so.
Does she have more racing in her this time in with that in mind?
Yeah, I think we'll give another couple, and then give a little break, yeah.
Great way to start the day, well done.
Good on you, thank you.
There's David Harrison after the win over there, All Sisters, and here's Paul Harvey catching up with Scotty.
Paul Harvey just jumping on the scales now. They're All Sisters, a daughter of Splintex who wins her second race at only start number 4. Paul joins us now from that wide barrier. It looked as though the plan early was anyone can do whatever they want. I'll just sit out the back and wait.
Yeah, well, we kind of thought she was first up on a soft track, and if you go forward, get posted, you know, then it probably takes them a while to recover. So we didn't want to having a real gut buster, so we decided just to ease back, follow, and take our chances.
And after 200 or 400, you would have looked in front of you, and there was a 4 and then even 5 deep line by the looks of it at stages.
Yeah, well, I was very surprised. Like Clint's was doing a bit of work, but geez, it kicked really well at the top of the straight and gave us something to chase, and it kind of went pear-shaped. From there, she wanted to lay in and do things wrong, but to her credit, she found a way.
Certainly did. Well done.
Yeah, thank you.
There's Paul Harvey. He combines with his great mate in David Harrison, and the 2-year-old filly resuming. They're All Sisters. She takes out race 1 of 8 here at Belmont on Belmont Classic Day on Racing WA TV. We'll take a short break, and on the other side, Riley Morgan will be joining the coverage to talk all things Derby racing on Derby Cup Day.